Now, there are some differences in the parties which are very, very small, which are kind of more vestiges of the party's past. For example, liberal versus conservative. That's an absurd, absolutely absurd label. But it's a great distraction. Because any individual is going to have a liberal mindset and a conservative mindset depending on the situation. And they're going to more or less be in the middle. And the irony behind liberal versus conservative is that that term came from the Tories and the Whigs in England, where they actually used that term in a derogatory sense. They called somebody a liberal if you were too far one way, or a conservative if you were too far the other way. It was a derogatory term. It meant you were out of balance. And it's remarkable the power of labels to distract people, when most people really are in the middle. They have to polarize themselves to capture that brand. Communism and fascism, they're really the same thing. We teach that they're different, but they're really just totalitarianism with different labels. So these labels are really effective at confusing people. Save the whales and the environment. Which party wants to save the environment? Of course we all want to save the environment. It's a matter of how we're going to do it, how much money we're going to spend, and where the money is going to come from, and how we're going to measure results. Helping the children and the poor, the same kind of thing. Where's the money coming from? How are you going to manage the program? Big government versus small government. I still don't know whether or not the Republicans or Democrats stand for big or small government, because it's always changing. Personal responsibility versus giving away to charity. Not true. The parties have some minor differences, but nothing compared to the real differences between the individual programs that people want to put in place.